Here's my honest thoughts about this new upcoming survival game that everyone seems to talk about. It came out of nowhere, completely unannounced. The demo version was available for everyone on Steam, still is by the way. Not sure if any of this was done intentionally or not, but basically developers decided to sneak the demo version into the Steam charts and just let it sit there. I guess with hopes of reaching the right audience, I imagine. I don't know. Anyways, the game sat there and quickly started to gain traction, reaching thousands of people. Everyone talked about it, everyone wanted to know what this game was all about. And people started to play the demo version of this for long periods of time. Even if the game's demo had a limited amount of things to do, people seemingly played way past that, which should probably tell you something about this, because it did for me. And here's where I come to. In today's day and age, you see developers binge produce video games. They want to become successful, right? They want that one hit that will essentially boost their careers as game developers. And you can't blame them, really. Everybody wants success and reach that certain milestone. But with that desperate desire, if you will, comes rushed content and rushed project, especially if it's being rushed too quickly. Taking the inspiration from many of these incredibly talented developers, people that worked behind Valheim, Project Zomboid, Stardew Valley, you name it. Well, I really have a good feeling about this one. You see, Enshrouded is extremely silent with its production. They released a demo that was unannounced. There was no hype build prior to that. It was just simply there for people to discover. As I created my character and created my world, I decided to do what most people, most friends of mine would tell me to do, which was take my time with the demo. And I did. Although the game's demo state was rough around the edges in terms of polishment, it would flicker in certain areas, the night and day cycle was rapid and unexpected to the player. There was something about this game that really made me rethink the bigger picture. Just imagine that none of these flaws existed and the game ran the way it would be acceptable. A solid building system was already there. The combat was perfect. The leveling system was very extensive and detailed. Basically everything you'd want to have in a survival RPG. And the conclusion I come to, and mark my words when I say this, I think this game is going to be something truly special at some point, especially when it gets its fair share of polishment in its upcoming days. I will forever praise Valheim for just being so well put together and proving people that poor looking aesthetics of the game does not have to mean shit. But this game actually looks very good, on top of having a pretty solid combat system already going well for it. Don't even get me started on the combat system with these survival RPGs. Frozen Flame is still struggling to this day. I'm just saying. Enshrouded already took care of that issue. I'm not here to point fingers and take the spotlight away from some of these games, but do me a favor, keep an eye out on this one, especially if survival RPG is your thing. I think it's gonna be worth your time.